Hey there, everyone. We're still going on this rampage of destruction with the Easter units. This time we've gotten a request from Brady Schwenter. Said, could we please do the Dark Shiva and Dark Golem trial with the Easter units doing all missions. So the missions are deal fire and wind damage 3 times or more, defeat Dark Shiva with an Esper, and evoke Sylphid and Phoenix. So we're going to grab an Ester that's built for stone killing, which is pretty much all the Esters on your friend list for the most part for the event. So this is a good time to do the mission actually. So for this mission, for this fight, we're going to be doing C card with passive provoke and evasion, because he's going to take that charm on turn 1. But other than that, he is on Shiva for a little bit of ice resist. That's going to allow him to take the ice nukes on turn 1 with some resistance buffs. So he's got 50 ice and 0 dark, which is a little bit low, but it's fine. Rem's basically naked other than a little bit of resistance gear. You want the rest of the team to have at least 100% combined ice and dark resist. So with her, 70 ice and 40 dark combined gives 100%, so she's fine. Sylvie is completely naked other than her TMR, which gives her enough resist as well, which is amusing. And she's on Anima Esper for a little bit of extra dark resist. Ace is going to be for the Esper mission as well. He's got, again, just naked, a little bit of resist gear to get 50% ice and dark. He's on the Phoenix Esper, which is going to be important for this fight as well. Now, my Esther is geared for human killing. She's going to be taking out Shiva. And she's got a fire weapon for the mission, also to help kill Shiva. And she's all in on Man Killer. She's got Man-Eater Plus, Man-Eater, Brave Soul, and she's on Diablos for that. And then the friend we're taking is Jams's Esther. He's really well geared. This is not as important. You don't need someone so well geared, but he's got a lot of Stone Killer, and he's on Golem for more Stone Killer. But if we don't one-shot Golem, it's okay. You can just, wait for his threshold to be over and then finish him off. But we're probably going to one-shot Golem. And for the mission, we're actually going to bring a wind item because we need additional wind damage. So we're going to, one of these does wind damage. I got to read them. Here it is, Giant Feather. You can buy these in shops in town. That deals wind damage. All right. So let's get into it. Because for the 3 wind hits, when we summon Tetra, she's going to hit both bosses with wind, which counts twice. And this item will be the 3rd wind hit. And then the AoE damage from my Sylvie, or my Esther, will be doing the fire damage for the mission. Also, when we summon Phoenix, that's 2 more fire hits. We're doing plenty of fire damage, but we're going to do exactly 3 wind hits. And now for the ambush, here comes the charm. And if you don't have C card, Bosch is totally fine too, because it hits the highest spirit unit. And Bosch will probably have the highest spirit, as long as you keep your Rem unequipped like mine is. And Bosch should have higher spirit, and he'll get the charm anyway. So for turn 1, Rem's going to go ahead and summon Eidolon, which kills her and fills the Esper gauge. Then Ace is going to Phoenix. That summons Phoenix for the mission. It also brings Rem back for us. Now Seagar is going to physical cover for that first turn attack. Sylvie is going to give us a resistance buff. Now this 50% resist all combined with the 50 we're already using on ice and dark will give most of the team immunity. But we're going to also use Hop to the Rescue, which boosts defense and spirit on the friend unit, and it breaks the magic of Shiva. Because the friend is not properly geared for this, which is expected because she's not having any ice or dark resist. So with that defense and spirit buff on the friend, along with the magic break that applies to Shiva, the friend should be fine. Now we're going to go ahead and double cast Combat Overdrive and Shock Embrace. This is going to buff up the Esters for turn 2, as well as unlock triple cast. It's also going to imperil the enemies. Now here comes the physical attack and the magic attack. The magic attack should be fine. It shouldn't kill anyone. There we go, we're fine. Esther's fine. And then the attacks on C-Card are all evaded, and he had enough resist to survive. Alright, so now Ace is going to kill himself to fill that Esper gauge again, so we can summon the second Esper we need. Esters are going to triple cast Bolting Strike Now, as if Esther didn't have enough cool features, her bolting strike ignores cover. So even though Golem's covering right now, Esther's like, heh, I don't care. Alright, so Seaguard is going to use that giant feather to do wind damage. There's one wind damage, and then Tetra will be the rest of the wind damage. Now Rem's going to summon Tetra for the finish with an Esper mission, and then Sylvie is going to triple the fun, and she's going to use, where is it? Here it is, hop into battle on the friend. That's also going to break the defense of Golem. And she's going to do an Earth Resist. This is going to allow us to survive the threshold of Golem if he happens to live. He probably won't, but he might. And we're also going to boost defense and spirit with a barrier to give us even more survivability, just in case we don't win here. But I'm pretty sure we're going to win, because as I've learned from the previous fights, Esther real strong. So we're going to summon Tetra, and then we're going to go ahead and chain. Now that deals the fire damage, that deals the wind damage, that deals the finish with an Esper mission. Oh, we didn't quite get Golem. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. So here's a threshold, and again, because we have 100% Earth Resist, the threshold does not hurt us. Alright, truthfully, I forgot. Did I push 2 thresholds or 1? That was just 1 threshold. Yeah, that was just 1 threshold, so we're good. So Seaguard's going to physical cover. The boss does go immune, right? Immune to damage. Yeah, immune to damage. Okay. So Sieg's going to cover. Shame on you, Golem. You're supposed to die. Alright, we're fine. So I guess we'll just raise Ace, although we don't really need it. And, Tornado. There's additional wind damage. Esther doesn't have a whole lot to do here. So honestly, she'll just guard. And Sylvie, same thing, not a whole lot to do. We'll triple the fun. We'll just do all kind of buffs because whatever. And we'll refresh that Earth Resist. Alright, so we can hurt Golem next turn. You're disappointing me, Golem. Or Esther, you didn't one-shot Golem. Alright, let's try this again. Limit first. Yeah, at this point we've already done all the missions. There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. Alright. 4 turns with the Easter units. I expected more Esther. Now actually, if we had the other Esther with a wind, either weapon or imbue, that probably would have one-shot Golem right away. But we didn't use any wind attacks at all, other than Tornado, the Giant Feather, and summoning Tetra. But anyway, we did all the missions with the Easter units. Took 2 extra turns because Golem went immune for a turn, and he didn't get one-shot because the other friend wasn't proper. Whatever. We're good. See you guys for the next one.